What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting a brand new show. This is Kuma 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 Bear. All the Kumas, apparently. The bears bear a bear Kuma, essentially, is its actual translated title, interestingly. So if you're new to the channel, hi, welcome. British guy who reacts to seasonal anime here, and when we start a new show here on the channel, we like to load up the analyst page, look over the synopsis, the tags, the studio, just get a basic feel of the show before we jump straight into it. I know that's not for everyone, and in some cases they can offer minor spoilers as to what potentially could happen if they don't cover it all in the first episode, which I think is just a failure of the synopsis in of itself if it talks about things beyond the first episode. But it happens sometimes, and it's just a risk we take. If you don't want to see any of this, of course, there is a timestamp to the start of the reaction that you can follow to avoid any such spoilers. Or potential spoilers, I guess. Who knows? Alright, so Kuma 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 Bear. Yuna's not your typical 15-year-old. This has been updated since I did my full preview as well, I can already tell. First, she's crazy rich from playing the stock market. Sure. Second, she's a recluse obsessed with a VR MMO game, and she's really good at that too. Fair enough. Her life is pretty much perfect, until she wakes up one day inside the game she loves and back at level 1. There's the isekai element. She has to start over, but this time she has a powerful bear suit that's guaranteed to take her places. So yeah. The thing is, she gets this bear suit that's meant to be super overpowered, and that's how she makes her way through the isekai world. Just like how in Bo 3, although it didn't have the isekai element, it very much still had the game world and the real world in it. It had her build being entirely defense, ultimately ended up making her OP, because they didn't plan around it, and the items that she gathered around it also made her OP. So, yeah, there is that. This one, though, is going full isekai, by the looks of things. This is by EMT Squared, who I don't recognize off the top of my head. Destructive God, okay. That's the only thing I think I've watched from them. Yeah, it is. So I have no real idea on this studio. Like, this looked okay. Okay. But this wasn't the type of show that I was looking to watch back in... That was a winter show, wasn't it? That was one of the first shows I think I watched. So, yeah... It just didn't hook me, but this one looks like it's just going to be a more isekai-focused version of Bo 3. And potentially more cutesy? I mean, judging by the cover. But, yeah, I'm sure this is going to go just fine. This is going to be some wholesome sugar for all of us, because I'm going to have diabetes by the end of this, I imagine. That's the type of show this is, right? So... With all that said, if you're new to the channel, these are timer-based format reactions. Bottom left of the screen, down here, you're going to see the time of the episode. I'll count you down 3, 2, 1, play. And on play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll all be in sync. There'll be no original video or audio from the original video featured on this one because of YouTube's copyright law, of course. You have to use the footage yourself, so Funimation link for me, because that's where I'm licensed here in UK and US. Link to that is in the description to go watch it. For the first episode, Bear appears. And yeah, you can also use Screen Flash to get a basic idea of when scenes are transitioning. And we have Kadokawa and Funimation logos to go through first. I'll call them out as they go past, so for those of you with different versions can also be caught up. So with all that said, let us get into the first episode of Kuma 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 Bear, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Kadokawa logo. Funimation logo. Here we go. I like the pixelated text that they're using. Very simple art otherwise. Oh, poor horse. Okay, there we go. I'm surprised there was no music at all laid over that. What's going on? Okay. Basic adventuring, basic art style, basic character designs. These are background characters, so who cares? What's happening? Black Viper. Okay. Oh shit. I'm guessing that's a pretty high-end boss. Yeah. Not that much money. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Starting off pretty serious. Yeah. Oh, who's this guy in the background? Deborah-san. Interesting. There's not going to be anyone by the time you get back. Oh. Oh, shit. Uh. Oh. That's not the voice I expected. And not the voice I expected at all. That's a very spacious room. Mm-hmm. So we haven't been isekai'd yet, obviously. But she has the costume, at least. What's with the... Yeah. Oh, that's adorable. Um... You've got an option to help, so alright. Even for you, interesting. I mean, that's helpful. Yeah, that works. Yeah. She will proceed to act recklessly. In theory, that would be useful. Yeah. You are 100% a kid. Yeah. Poor thing. Summon bear? Alright. Oh shit. They are adorable. Of course. I don't think anyone really has. It's just like a horse, just more fluffy. That's handy. And off we go. They're just gonna jump out, aren't they? Yep. So I'm guessing they're pretty fast. Not ludicrously fast, but still pretty speedy. Oh, halfway, okay. What else is he meant to have, realistically? Mm-hmm. They grumble so much, I love it. Oh, they reached it before sundown, that's good. Is there anyone left? Also, yeah, shut up. Oh, good. Mother's ill. Mm. Mm-hmm. Oh, you'll be fine. Oh shit. Okay. All right, you can die alone if you want. That's fine. Mm-hmm. Don't see you trying anything, mate. Mm-hmm. Her voice fits this really well, actually. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Looks so dumb with her walking away. That's a halfway point. Hmm. Is it burrowing? Make a loud noise. Yep. It can burrow. Oh shit. Oh wow. That's a pretty terrifying design. I like it. Alright. Doesn't care about that. Nope. Okay. Uh Her voice for this is actually really good. Cause like she just doesn't sound that enthusiastic and it just makes it so much better. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Right. Oh, you're gonna get eaten? Oh shit. Oh shit, it didn't fall for it. Hmm. Oh shit. It won't be trapped. But it opened his mouth. Hey, now, keep its mouth open. Hmm. Okay. Oh shit. This is pretty dumb, but I love it. Poor thing. Nice. Not quite. Well, you need to dodge it falling on you. Or not. Badass, obviously. Harvest it. Nice. Easy as you like. Well, fair, but. Mm-hmm. Yep, there it is. Okay, Chief. I mean, you've got Dead Black Viper here. Who do you think did it? Bears beat snakes. Hmm. Well, yeah. Nice. Hmm. This kid, man. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Uh huh. Yeah. Don't want to be a bear. Very basic town by the looks of things. So he was going to go himself. Oh, a stab. I mean, it's dead. Oh, shit. Uh. The bloody bear, okay. She has a reputation. Okay. So that was all in the game still. Stock market. Fair enough. World Fantasy Online, okay. Wait, is this her character? Interesting. Okay. So like they're keeping up with the pixelated text. I do have a question or two about this, though. That's alright. Bear meets little girl. Interesting. So I guess that's going to be some of the little girls that we saw in that bit of the OP. That was the OP, right? We didn't get an OP at the very beginning, so that was the OP, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it doesn't look like there was an OP. So yeah, that would be the OP. They just put the credits over it that way this time for the ED. Interesting. Yeah, so what... Okay, so she had... I'm trying to understand the timeline with the Black Viper thing now, because the whole point of the bear, if I understand correctly from the synopsis, the bear suit is her gift for going back down to level 1, and hence why she is a low-rank adventurer. And that's how she progresses in the isekai version. Implying that she was already isekai at that point, but then we went back to her being normal, with a normal character avatar, and just playing and with the stock market and things. It just felt weird in timing of where the story is. Like, has she already been isekai at this point? Or do we just have that scene to show off our fight? Like, why did the Black Viper bit come first when... Yeah, it didn't feel like a great introduction to what was going on, if you know what I mean. Like... Yeah, it's just... Something was off about that. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because they've rearranged something, or... Just felt weird to have her in the bear suit already, and then go back to before she was in the bear suit. I don't know. I'll need the second episode to clear that up, or someone in the comments to clear that up, because it just felt a little odd that way round. Yeah, that's all I will say. Yeah, who is the voice actress for Yuna? Maki Kawase. You were Junko from Zombieland Saga. And Kunai from Monster Girl Doctor. Interesting. I can hear a little bit of Kunai in there. Yeah, relatively inexperienced otherwise. Her voice really does fit, though. Her voice, I really like her voice and her style of speaking for this role. It's like, she's just, I don't care. It's like, oh, you're doing that. Oh, okay, I guess that's going to be a problem. I should probably do this. It's like, I like that tone of voice. It's not the typical cutesy girl voice that you would typically associate with a character of her type. It's a more mature voice in that regard. And a more mature way of, more mature outlook as well on things. And that was a pleasant surprise. I didn't really expect that going into it. And now that I've got it, I really like it. So, I'll be looking more forward to that. Compared to Bofuri, because I think this show is going to get compared to Bofuri quite a bit. Because Bofuri really did it's a very similar premise, except this one has the actual isekai element for some reason. I don't know why it had to have the isekai element. I guess just as a way to introduce the bear suit and her spending more time in it and actually having to use the bear suit. I guess is the purpose behind that. But so far, the art is very simplistic. And then I'm worried her abilities with the bear suit are going to become very, very bland quickly. Like, the thing with Bofuri, and what made Bofuri so good and surprising, is that her shield abilities and her defense stats and all these things that happened to Maple, they went out of control and crazy. Like, even halfway into the show, it was already crazy, and then she got, like, Machine God, and then she got the demonic one. It's like, all these different forms she could take on. It was like, it was just absolutely crazy. I don't know if this can maintain that level of crazy for long. They've kind of pegged themselves in with the bear motif. Not to say they can't do a lot with the whole bear thing, but I'm just worried that they might repeat themselves a lot. That's my only real concern with this. I do worry that the repeatability of her abilities and such might become very obvious very quickly. But she did say she had a trump card that she could have played in that, but she wanted the materials from the snake. So she does have one ultra ability, as it were, that she hasn't revealed just yet. I assume that's going to be a later episode thing. Or it'll be the first thing she does when she gets the new bear suit, because she needs to do that in order to progress, probably. That's what I'm going to guess. So, yeah, pacing was a little weird. Art is very simplistic. And I am worried about repetitiveness, but so far it's all right. I like her as a voice her voice performance. I think that really does set it apart a little bit, and I want to hear more of that. Realistically, I want to hear more character interactions and her thought processes on more things, because it's not the type of voice you expect when you see all this like imagery of the promo stuff. So I'm very excited by that. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the episode, as per usual. Helps grow out the channel. All forms of engagement help grow the channel, including comments. So leave your comment down below on what you thought of the first episode. If you have any idea what was going on with the Black Viper and then suddenly going back to her real life, if that was actually like that in... Well, hang on. Is this based off the light novel or based off the manga? Because the manga is 2 years old. The light novel is 5 years old. Is there any difference between the light novel and manga in terms of how they tell their story? That's something I'd like you guys to answer. Don't reveal anything that hasn't already happened so far in the anime. Like, I don't mind you saying that the Black Viper was like so much later in the story, or was actually that point in the story like it was shown. But no, don't give away details of stuff that is yet to come, for example. So, like, I know she's going to get isekai'd and she's going to have the bear suit as her only or her main equipment. I know that bit just because the synopsis, thank you Funimation, says as much. But I just wonder why the Black Viper fight was now, as opposed to when, in theory, it should slot in. That's all my question is. But don't forget to subscribe as well to see next week's episode, because we'll continue this just to see how it does in the second episode. I'm not immediately sold on this, but I think Maki Kawase... I think her voice acting performance is probably going to elevate this show and keep me interested enough. I think she is so far the highlight of this show, is her voice acting performance for Yuna. So, yeah, we'll try next week to see how that goes. And don't forget the rest of the full 2020 season is also available. This is day... What was it? Is this day 7? Yeah, this is day 7 of the season. We're wrapping back around to the start of Higurashi, and that's going to be an interesting second episode. We've also got 2 more shows next week as well, and we still got 1 more show today to do, because we did Noblesse, including the OVA, and we still have our Last Crusade to do, so look forward to that later today as well. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.